control of that. Look it up early now. Ready, sir?
No, we're not.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday to everyone out there in the state of Louisiana. Better late than never, correct?
Correct.
Well, you headed off to Talladega this week, leaving all us good people behind. We knew we wouldn't be able to get a recap show in for week 7, so we said, what the hell? How about we come meet on Monday, so make sure we get a recap in of week 6.
Correct.
We've been slacking this year. We have not been able to give you as many recap shows as we have liked. I think Gary is going to call it quits after this year. I think he's going into retirement when it goes to recap shows.
Not going to happen. Well, unless certain things happen, but I don't think so.
I think Gary's midnights are long over with because we have left the stadiums a lot later than we've had in the past.
That's because we have more equipment, more things that we have to tear down, and we have to do it the right way. We can't just throw it in a bag and run. We have to actually take it down, put it together where it needs to be. So, yes, we have been leaving later, and that's caused us not to have as many recap shows as we wanted to. But also what's doing that is we're covering a lot more schools that are further away to get back here in time. So, yeah, I understand. But
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
So if anyone was wondering, where's the recap shows? Well, we 9 times out of 10 we're going to be the last ones in the stadium on a Friday or Thursday night, and 9 times out of 10 we're probably an hour away from the school. So
if
we're
not more.
we're not getting back here to what, in the 12 to 2 a.m.
12, yeah.
2 a.m. range. So it's very difficult with you having to go to class early
I
in
have
the morning.
a Saturday class, and if I ever get lucky enough to where I don't have to come in on Saturday, so I don't care.
But I'm sure as we get into week 8, 9, 10, round 1, round 2, quarters, semis, I think you just have to deal with it.
That's right. There's gonna be
I
that
think
way.
when it's crunch time and we get to those big time matchups and we get to those playoff upsets, I think you're just going to have to roll with a 3 a.m. recap show.
Hey, what we're gonna have to do is also we might just put the camera on the dashboard of the truck, and we can do it on the way back. we can do it while we're driving. That's an option. We ain't tried that one yet.
That would be entertaining. Gary slams the brakes and
I do. I'll let you know. Say, hold on.
Gary might slam the brakes and we might go into a ditch live on the recap show. So I mean, we wanted to do recap shows. It's just the time we've gotten back these last few weeks have not allowed us to physically get it done with you having class the next day.
And you had other things going on
yes,
too.
for sure.
Between the both of our schedule, you still got to keep everything like it is, But as far as sometimes you just got to say, we'll do it later.
And I got a good feeling after this week, you go to Talladega this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I think after this week, I think the recap shows are probably going to finish strong.
Oh, I'm sure. Because looking at our schedule that we have.
Huge week 8.
Yes.
I ain't going to go into details, but we got a huge week 8 that I'm sure we might do it from the 50-yard line, wherever we're at on that Friday.
Yeah, that's an option. If they leave the lights on for us, we might be able to do it out there.
Gary, they will leave the lights on. They don't leave that place anytime soon afterwards. I'm not going into details where we will be there. Yes. For Sure. And then week 9, we'll be crunching numbers. We're going to be like, it's power rankings time.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, we're almost to the brackets the following week.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to be excited to talk a little football on a Friday night. And then on that Friday of week 10, it's going to be
nuts.
It's going to be nuts. You're going to be like, who's playing who? Where are they going? Who's out of the playoffs? Who's in? So it's going to be a lot of excitement.
We'll have the
weeks.
computer looking at the last minute power rankings and brackets and everything like that. We're gonna have everything going. Well, I might even have the computer on in my office where we'll be yelling at each other from 2 different points. No, that's not right. They just redid it. You know?
Every 6 hours of
That's
update.
right.
So big crunching numbers. So we do apologize for not giving you recap shows from majority of the year. I used to do it by myself, but it's been tough on both of us. So with no excuses, we push forward and we will finish this strong.
Yes.
Gary, I do want to make an announcement. I just added another game for week 7 before we came live on air.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be semifinals. And whenever I say semifinals, Gary, we are not even into the playoffs yet for high school, for LHSAA, right?
Right.
Well, I got an opportunity this coming week, got a phone call, and remember how we started our season? You remember back how we started our season? We did a, we call it our preseason type of deal, or our week 0.
Right.
And we did the 8-man football. First Baptist at Southwest Louisiana.
Right.
Well, that same Southwest Louisiana team will hit the road and come down to New Iberia this week and play in the semifinals of their playoff bracket.
Right.
And they will play Acadiana Christian School of New Iberia, the Lions. And the winner of that game will go on to play for the state championship next week.
Wow.
So
I saw that in the messages, but yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
So we got the opportunity. We took it Saturday live on Under Lights. It will be Southwest Louisiana versus Acadiana Christian School. 8-man football semifinals. Winner punches ticket to the state title. And Gary, they played not too long ago in the regular season. They played twice.
Right.
Game number 1, it was a 34-26, I believe it was.
I don't remember.
Don't quote me.
Yeah.
Or 32-26. And then the game that just happened recently was 8-0.
Oh, wow.
So someone's punching their ticket to the state title.
A defensive game in 8-man football? You don't see that. You don't see that very often.
8-man football, for sure. So just wanted to make that announcement there. Gary, week 6 is finished.
Right.
We had some, it wasn't the most craziest week. It was one of those weeks where you looked at the scores and you said, yep, that's what's supposed to happen. It was one of those weeks where you say, okay, we knew those homecomings were going to get spoiled. And you looked at those last week and said, man, our records are probably pretty good at the end of this week from picking games.
Right, you're right.
I got some scores of interest of games that we did not cover on our Wednesday night show.
Yeah.
Didn't want to mention because they did have some good games around the state of Louisiana, Gary.
Yeah, they had quite a few.
LW Higgins beat West Jefferson 14-12. I believe that was a Saturday game. So 2 teams right there, not the seasons they want, but they had a great one on Saturday.
Right. Yes.
North Shore and Salmon, 31-28. North Shore beats Salmon. That must have been a good one.
Yeah, it must have been a real exciting ball game.
Mansfield and Red River. Mansfield, we saw it earlier in the season. We saw when they played Lake Charles College Prep. We saw whenever they came back down, what was it, 35-0. They came back down and won. So we knew a little bit about Mansfield. We also knew a little bit about Red River that they played Catholic upon earlier in the season and lost by a point. So this one was intriguing. It did not make our list of game picks on Wednesday, but I did want to mention Mansfield beat Red River 38-30.
Right. Hey, I agree.
So two teams that we did see earlier in the year, we're going to keep close eyes on moving forward. St. Helena gets a 12-7 win over Independence. Not much offense in that one. Defensive stand gets it done for the Hawks. That was defense, right?
Right.
Well, this next one is offense.
Yeah, we flipped.
We flipped. Archbishop Hannon beat Pearl River 53-52, my friend.
That's a wow game there. That's like, oh my God, don't blink because you're going to miss something.
That's one that I would want to cover.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
And we're going to talk about that when we cover it on Thursday night.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I read this one.
Yeah, that was we're going to talk about the 2 weeks that we've had as far as under the lights covering games. We're going to talk a little bit about that, how exciting it was.
Assumption beat A.J. Ellender 24-17. Congratulations to the Mustangs. Yes. Central Private gets a win over Benjamin Franklin 48-42. Congratulations, Coach. Good friend to the platform there.
Most definitely.
Riverdale beats John Eric 14-7. I know when I watched the Hash It Out show, this one was one that the guys are keeping close tabs on. GP's a John Eric alum, and I think they got a couple guys in the chat that is Riverdale guys. So it was keeping a close eye on this one, and GP's John Eric does not get the win here.
Right.
Benton and Hawkton. It seems like everyone in North Louisiana that's in that Shreveport district is just shootout after shootout every week, and no questions here. Benton beats Hawkton 48-40. Another shootout.
Right, another shootout. Right.
Story of that district. Who's going to outscore who each week?
Right. It's just I hate to say it, no defense. Or at least limited defense.
You want to stick in that district?
Yeah.
Huntington beat Byrd 34-28. So the points shrinked a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still 5 scores for one side, 4 scores for another side.
Yeah. So offense is really clicking.
Huntington gets a 6-point win there. And shame on me leaving this one off of the docket last week. I overlooked it, scratched it out on accident. Right. Lakeshore's Titans knock off Franklinton's Demons 41-27.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Coach Franklinton.
Most definitely.
Last week. Just some scores of interest that did not make our Wednesday night pick'em show.
Right.
And I wanted to let everyone know how good some of these games actually were across the state.
Yeah, they were. We were listening to them on the way back, and we were going over them and everything. That was some amazing games out there.
Gary, week 7, we will have 2 games on Thursday and Friday. That is LHSAA wise.
Right.
And then we have the ACEL, I believe it's called, on Saturday. So 3 games this week. Excited for it. I don't know if I'm going to have any help on Saturday. So might have to go do it by myself.
Oh, man. Y'all need to step up, guys. Help Jordan on Saturday.
No, it's late notice, so you can't fault anyone here.
Know.
So you're going to Talladega and drink a cold one while I'm going over there and watch a little football. So
be watching some left turns.
There you go. Week 7, if it's anything like what week 6 was, good God.
Oh God, it's gonna be crazy. Well,
you want to announce those week 7 games real quick?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right, so Thursday night we will have Livonia at Opelousas.
Right down the street.
We wanted to make sure we got Opelousas on the schedule this year because what do we have, like 10 sponsors from Opelousas, and
we got a brand new stadium that we're going to be looking at.
A brand new stadium that we get. This was our only opportunity to get the Tigers on board, so we had to honor our sponsors. We had to go and see this amazing new stadium this year. Yeah. What else we had? So that is going to be
on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Opelousas searching for win number 1, and Livonia excited to see them play again after the offensive display they put on a couple weeks back. Right. And then Friday, Gary, we will be back in Bearcat Nation.
Right.
It's Bass Hill. It's Grand Lake. They always treat us with so much respect and friendly, open arms there at Bass Hill. So excited to get back down to Hanson Field. They got a tall task in front of them.
Yeah.
Grand Lake comes in after the defeat to, real quick, Hamilton Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So they come in off the defeat to Hamilton Christian. So you know they got a sour taste in their mouth.
They're going to be coming in with a vengeance. They want to get back on the winning track.
And then Bass Hill, right now, outside looking into the playoffs,
Correct.
they got some work to do.
Right.
So this was a big.
This would be a big
thing.
victory for them if ever they were able to get that. If they're able to do that this week against Grand Lake, that would be a big plus for them.
Yep. Won't be easy.
No.
I can't wait to see what happens on Friday. Hanson Field, you gonna be watching?
Oh, I'm gonna be watching. I may be in Talladega watching them go left, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be watching on Facebook.
There you go, my friend. All right, Saturday we do have that 8-man semifinal game. It will be Southwest Louisiana Knights versus the Acadiana Christian School Lions. Winner goes to state. All right. Like I said, if week 7 is anything like what week 6 was, my oh my, what to expect in this one. Gary, week 6, Thursday night, early game of the year type of matchup we had with St. John and North Iberville. Is it up there in the top 3 for sure?
I wasn't able to go, but I watched it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that was one of the most entertaining games that I've seen in a while. Well, I take that back. I can't say that. The last 2 weeks,
The last two
Thursdays have been.
Or if you want to throw in the last 3 Thursdays with Delcom and Benton.
Right. It's been amazing. I mean, we've had some barn burners, some really exciting ball games. And, you know, I just can't say it. The competition is getting fierce. And they're evenly matched. So look out. If this one's anything like what we have been, oh, my God.
Yeah. North Iberville beats St. John 50-44. It came down to a late score. North Iberville's quarterback broke loose, broke a couple tackles down the sideline, go ahead touchdown. Did not get the 2-point conversion, still had time on the clock. You just knew St. John had an opportunity to go down the field and win it at the gun. But it would not play out like that.
No.
A couple bad snaps on that drive.
Right.
St. John's falls on the 4th down play call, and it is all she wrote.
Yeah,
North Iberville 50, St. John 44. Early game of the year type of matchup. It's going to be hard to beat one of these from the last 3 Thursdays.
Correct. You're right.
But great one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll forever remember our trip to Bear Country. Great hospitality, beautiful stadium.
Most definitely.
And Coach Gass, if you're watching, shout out my guy. You're doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
What else we got, Gary? The Friday game, we had Abbeville and Mamou.
Yeah.
It was homecoming night, and we didn't know what to expect in this one. Coming in,
No.
we didn't know which direction the game would go. We didn't know we were going to be in for a lot of points, defense, somebody blow somebody out, somebody win it in certain ways. So we just said we're going to show up, we're going to let it play out, let the chips fall on the table, and we'll see what sticks, and what side comes up. And Abbeville came to play.
Yeah. Abbeville came there with a game plan. They had a chip on their shoulders. They knew they were better than what the record showed, and boy, did they come out swinging.
I mean, they jumped up. It was only 12-2 at halftime,
right?
But it really felt like Abbeville took control of the game early,
right?
And they needed that because Mamou had a late surge there going into the fourth quarter. The kick return for a touchdown really flipped momentum in the stadium, and you just saw Mamou started to climb back. They went to the heavy Russian attack, They went with the Wildcat look with the big bruiser, and they were reeling off 8 to 12 yards per carry once they went to that rushing attack.
Yeah, once they got into the second half, they went basically strictly rushing, and I mean it was mostly Wildcat, left, right, and then just penetrating that big line. They couldn't stop it, and
went to it a little later than I thought they would.
Yeah, I thought they were going to start with that. I thought it was going to be a spread with Abbeville versus the power running of Mamou, and they kind of tried to spread it out and hang with them, but
cost them 3 interceptions early.
Yeah, 3 interceptions early. Oh my God, it was like honestly, both teams were playing giveaway, not keep away, giveaway. They were giving the ball back and forth to each other.
Even had a successful onside kick recovery.
Right, exactly. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So Abbeville closed the game out on a 7-minute drive.
Correct.
Didn't even give Mamou an opportunity to get one more crack at it. Right. So hats off to the staff that rallied together. I know there's been some uneasy days over there in the last 2 years, but these last 2 weeks have to be something where they jumping for joy right now. What do you think?
Most definitely. I think they actually have a good foundation to where they're starting to build something, and coach is doing what he has to do. Even though he's an interim right now, I think he's got these guys believing.
They're believing, and the staff is coaching their tails off right now. So shout out to both sides. We got friends on both coaching staffs, and I wish both of them nothing but the best of luck moving forward, Gary.
Yeah, okay. And the game turned out to be closer than what we thought. 1-score game, right?
Yeah, 1-score game. Abbeville 24, Mamou 16. Mamou wanted one more crack at it, but did not get an opportunity. Abbeville runs the clock out at the end. A lot of penalties.
Yeah. Oh, way too many penalties.
A lot of penalties for Mamou in this one, and I know coach is going to want to clean that up moving forward. And Abbeville, just keep riding on the high right now. It was a miserable 2 years, but right now these last 2 weeks make you forget about all of it.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting going forward. I think it will.
What else we have, my friend?
Let's see.
Some Thursday scores for you. Notre Dame beat Lake Arthur 35-7, so that gives Lake Arthur their first loss of the season.
Right.
But that was going to be tough for them once they get into district play. So kudos to them for taking care of business. Out of district, they got another opportunity here in week 7 in their 9-district slate. They get Richwood this week. So I think this is a huge game for the Tigers. And Notre Dame, it doesn't get any bigger this week than LCA.
Oh boy.
Two big ones for both of them.
The matchup that everybody's been wanting to see.
Yes, for sure. Pios and Knights Friday night. And then Lake Arthur, like I said, take care of business out of district play and go steal a game or two in district play. Boy, you set up nice in that Division 4 non-select bracket.
You setting yourself up to where you can have, basically a quarter and maybe even semi run if ever you play your cards right.
Are you coming with me?
Probably.
Week 9?
I don't know. Where we going?
We're going to see the Tigers play.
Let's go do it.
All right. I don't know if we have any Tigers fans in the chat right now.
We'll see.
We're going to see the Tigers against their rival. Week 9. You see how I got quiet. I'm giving away too much information here.
Right,
you see, these recap shows are bad luck.
We get excited.
All right. Tioga, Gary, starting to become one of those teams that's starting to hurt a lot of feelings along the way.
Right.
They had the week 1 loss to Sturlington, but I mean, rightfully so. Sturlington is the best team in that division right now, in Division 3 non-select. Tioga, another week, another win. They have reeled off 5 in a row and beat Wassman 59-36. Is Tioga getting slept on, Gary?
You better not. Don't sleep on Tioga. Don't do it. Because I'm gonna tell you, they may prove you, they may prove you wrong if ever you sleep on them.
they got some big district games coming up. Tioga, correct me if I'm wrong. Who's in that district again, Gary?
Oh, man.
I know they're setting up a massive district championship game down the road. Let me go pull up and see which week it is. Somebody's in the chat's gonna let us know before I find it on here, probably. Shame on me for not having it wrote down, right?
Well, hey,
We're
all of this. We're doing this on the fly, man.
How you say that? We're rookies. We have not done this in a while. All right, Gary, I found it.
Okay, here we go.
Tioga, Franklin Parish, week 10.
Whoa.
That's your, Tioga, Franklin Parish, week 10. That's your district title game, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think so.
So Tioga got a shot to be 8-1 going into that matchup. Excitement for sure. All right, West Feliciana knocked off previously unbeaten St. Michael 35-18. I thought they had a shot to go and win this game. I didn't know if St. Michael played the toughest schedule and non-district slate, and they get beat at home tonight, Thursday night. I mean, catch
one of those.
Yeah, one of those. They get beat on Thursday night against the Saints, 35-18. Thoughts on that one? Westfield, good win. They needed a win after getting punched in the mouth when we could go by Plaquemine.
Right. They needed that win to get back on track. It was very important for them to do that. All I can say is that, they basically shook it off and said, we got to get back to our winning ways, and they did what they had to do to put it together. So, hey, hats off to them for doing a great job.
Hey, we got a Bell Chase helmet over here right behind us, Gary.
Yeah.
And
somewhere over there.
Yeah, right here behind us. And
yeah, right here.
Speaking of Bell Chase, Gary, 6-0 Bell Chase. What a job the coaching staff has done through the first 6 weeks. They shut out the Willow 45-0 as they go into week 9. Bell Chase, some big district matchups coming up. It doesn't get easier for them. What are your thoughts moving forward on Bell Chase, or are you just waiting to see them play against some of these district teams?
One of the things is, I think they're good right now. They're doing a great job, but I want to see what they're going to do in district. I want to see what they're going to do in district and how it's going to come out. But hey, they can do it.
Yeah, but you know why? They get St. Charles and Shaw back-to-back weeks, 8 and 9. You'll know who Bell Chase is as they go into week 10.
Yeah, most definitely. How they react to those two.
In week 6, and it does not get any easier for Liberty Magnet moving forward, because that's a grueling Baton Rouge district that they play in.
Yeah. And
they fall 38-16. Capital BR was on a 2-game losing streak, so good to see them back in the win column before the huge showdown with Central BR this week.
Catholic of Baton Rouge is a team that, you might get them every so often, but they are definitely not going to be
you better get them early.
Knocked out. You better get them early, because once they start gelling and putting everything together, they are very difficult to meet.
And Liberty, not any easier. They get Zachary next week.
Right.
And then Catholic of Baton Rouge is the showdown everyone's been waiting for. Catholic of Baton Rouge, Central Baton Rouge.
Central Baton Rouge, right.
The Battle of Baton Rouge, my friend.
And that, I would want to be a little birdie sitting on a wire watching that game. I'm going to tell you right now, that I think that's going to be an exciting ball game.
Yeah.
Now, is that they're playing at Catholic or at Central? At Central. Man, Central is going to be rocking.
Yeah, it's going to be rocking, but which two teams we see show up in this one?
Yes.
Both of them have had early losses in the year.
Right.
So collision course awaits.
Right.
Southside Sharks, since the week 1 loss, they have rolled off 5 in a row, Gary. 52-28 over Sam Houston. whatever happened in week 1, boy, did they get it figured out, and they have been rolling ever since.
Coach Curtis he took that film and I think he burned it. He just said, okay, we looked at it and then he burned it because he said, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Southside rolls past the Broncos 52-28. Tell you what, Gary, Sharks got a big one.
Right.
In week 8.
Yeah, they have one coming up that's going to really, really test them.
They got Acadiana. They got Karen Crow still remaining on the schedule. Let's see where they meet in this rest of the schedule, because I mean, we want to get excited to see the Sharks play moving forward. So Southside will be playing some big time matchups these next couple of weeks. Districts will be decided. So they're going to get Acadiana week 8. Right. They're going to get Karen Crow week 9. They get Acadiana at home, and they got to go to the Crow Dome week 9, my friend. So it's going to be a wild, wild race to see who comes out of this district with Karen Crow, with Acadiana, and Southside.
Correct. I think it's going to be interesting. But that district is always tough. Acadiana used to own that district. Southside and then Southside took it a couple years ago. And then it's been a toss-up ever since then. And I'm gonna tell you right now, those teams in that district are getting more and more competitive. So I think it's gonna be wide open.
Yeah, weeks 8, 9, and 10 are gonna be some grueling, fun matchups. Speaking of their counterpart, Gary, Karen Crow Golden Bears beat Lafayette on the road. No shortage of offense in this one.
No, man.
The Bears roll 63-7. And if they got things figured out over there, Karen Crow could be an early favorite here.
Yes.
But that's why we play the game.
Yeah.
Southside and Acadiana will get their respected matchups with Karen Crow down the road.
Right, you're right.
You saw the source being so lopsided by 50 points?
I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a closer game than that. But, man, Karen Crow, they just... Man, when they're good, they're good. I hate to say it that way. But then, on the road.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, because we're locally, right here in Opelousas, Louisiana. It's fun to see the locals play well, especially when Karen Crow's good.
Right.
When Karen Crow's good, it makes things fun, because you remember that 2020 year, how crazy that was.
That was, you're right on that. Exactly.
All right, so the Battle of Highway 16, Denham Springs, Live Oak, great rivalry game here. Year in and year out, it seems like this one is the place to be on a Thursday night. And Denham Springs scored the most points they've scored since 2018, defeating Live Oak 63-34. The trophies going back to Denham Springs.
Right, man. I didn't see that one being lopsided like that, too. I thought it was going to be a lot closer than that. But, man, Denham Springs came to play, and they put up some points, boy. It's amazing.
Yeah, Denham Springs moves to 4-2 on the year. That's another district that doesn't get the attention that it should.
Correct.
Because, I mean, look at what Prairieville just did last week, knocking off East Ascension, Gary.
Year 2.
They go back-to-back weeks, knocking off Walker and East Ascension. I said it on the Sunday show. I said new kids on the block ahead of schedule right now.
Way ahead of schedule.
Is Prairieville the favorite right now?
They might be, Gordy. I hate to say it. I don't know. The future's going to tell a big story, because I'll be honest with you, man, they are waking up some people.
Yes, eyes are starting to open, but you still got Santa Monica, you still got Dutchtown, you still got Denham Springs, so it's going to be a fun next 3 weeks, next 4 weeks to decide this district champion.
You're right. It might go down to the wire, man.
Yes. All right, Hamilton Christian coming in after, let's see, so they're 4-0 on the year. All right, so they had a bye along the way. Mm-hmm. So Hamilton Christian coming in, they will go play at previously undefeated Grand Lake. Mm-hmm. Grand Lake 5-0 coming out the gate, strong start. for the Hornets, but they played a strong Warrior football team on Thursday night. How fun is Hamilton Christian this year behind Javon Vital, Gary?
They are scary good. They are scary good. Look out.
Scary good indeed. They get to stay undefeated after they rolled on the road 55-13. Hamilton Christian looks every bit of, seems like they're going to go undefeated this year.
Yes, I'll be honest with you. I think that's a good possibility.
And I'm not sure exactly where they are in the rankings right now, G. But remember, in Division 4, select top 8 will get that first round bye.
Yeah.
And if they set themselves up, and I'm not sure how the bye will in the regular season.
Right.
I'm not sure how that will come into play. And I'm not sure if Oberlin game will happen.
Right.
So we'll have to see where their power rankings will
Right.
be. But that's no easy task for anyone to match up with them, whether it's first, second, quarters, or semis.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play them right now. As hot as they are right now, and if they stay healthy, look out. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Let's see, my friend. Pull up these power rankings real quick. I know I'm taking some time, so my apologies. But I just want to play some chords here. Hamilton Christian 3. Okay? So you look at Hamilton Christian 3, I don't think they lose the rest of the way. I think they might wrap up a top 4 seed going into the playoffs. Your thoughts?
I would say so. That's a very good possibility. No matter what happens with the that game that we were talking about.
And I love the way Coach Washington talked about his program earlier in the year. He said, we're going to be road warriors.
Right.
So, I mean, if they do get the first round bye, Gary, they still going to have to go play at someone's stadium. So, a tremendous season. I wish their stadium would have been ready for this year.
Correct. I really do too.
But they accepted the road. They're road warriors, and anybody that got to go see them this year, whether it's regular season or playoffs, better bring your lunchbox.
Doesn't that remind you of a OHS team that did that a while back?
Yes, OHS had what?
8 road games?
8 in the regular season, and then they had 3 in the playoffs.
Yeah,
3 or 4 in the
least.
playoffs. Yep.
And they won it all.
So Hamilton Christian, similar storyline here. All right, Westminster and Opelousas. This was the Battle of Opelousas on Thursday night, and this game lived up to the hype that was surrounded around it.
Right.
Opelousas Catholic debut at Donald Gardner Stadium. The stadium was ready. It was week 6, and it was a dandy to start out the first ever game there with the brand new turf and the Jumbotron. And you couldn't have had 2 better teams to start it.
Oh, no.
If you want your first ever game on it, I couldn't have thought of a better 2 teams to do it. How about 2 Opelousas schools to play on the first ever new turf?
Yeah, and they're not far from each other. I mean, as far as from the stadium, they're about the same distance.
Yeah.
From it. So it's amazing, and it was an exciting ball game, and it finished exciting too.
It finished exciting. Also, you know what they say? Whenever you have one of those special teams, find ways to win. Championship level programs, championship level teams, and when you're having a championship level type of season, you go and find ways to win on the road in those close battles. And Westminster of Opelousas, behind left-footed all-state kicker Mr. Profit, would seal the deal. A penalty on the first attempt.
Right.
Second attempt, you can't give such a weapon like that a second opportunity. Drilled it. Crusaders are 6-0, and Gary, this schedule here is shaping up where they may run the table.
There's a good possibility of it. New blood in that district. Where they're basically, we talked about this, the talent in that district. There are 5 teams in that district that could probably make the playoffs. 5. And right now they're just leaving no doubt. Hey, we're going to be in there. So that's what I think's happening.
They come in ranked number 1 right now in the state, and they may finish number 1 going after we finish week 10.
Correct.
Could you imagine semifinal football at Westminster?
Right. That's amazing.
That would be incredible. All roads lead through Westminster of Opelousas right now. Got to just go finish it off the right way.
Correct.
Lake Charles College Prep and Jennings. This was one of those where Lake Charles College Prep, I'm sure they had circled for a year. It was one of those get back type of games, wasn't it?
Right.
They wanted this one bad from a year ago. They felt like they were going to go in and beat Jennings a year ago, and it was not the case. So a year in the making, Lake Charles College Prep gets it done, 43-32. You got a talented running back over there with Lake Charles College Prep. I can't wait to continue watching Lake Charles College Prep. They do a phenomenal job streaming their games and everything, and I'm not sure if we're going to get lucky enough to get a game this year, being that they have their own broadcast team, but I'll be watching from a distance, and you definitely got two fans right here sitting at the table.
You're right.
Prep, forced to be reckoned with. I don't think they lose the rest of the way.
You're right. I agree. I think Prep is, man, they're just clicking right now. I can't wait to see the Trailblazers. They're going to be
Have
tough.
you seen a trend here where we're starting to see a lot of teams we don't think is going to lose the rest of the way?
Yeah, that's a good possibility of that.
What they got going on?
Oh, no, that's
Anything important?
no, not right now.
All right. You know who's important? Edna Carr.
The University of Edna Carr.
Edna Carr beats Brother Martin 48-13. There's a viral moment that made it onto Sports Center from Brother Martin. A one-handed grab. Did you get a chance to see it yet?
I did see that.
Incredible.
It was amazing.
Catch from Easton Royal, and
between two people.
Yes, the Hasselhouse Show had this game, and great coverage and a great call on that play. Edna Carr, too strong all the time, looking on there. Tell you what, this next team is starting to become one of those teams where I love what I'm seeing from Parkway.
Yeah.
They're 6-0. They played Airline to a 48-43 victory. Parkway slowly becoming one of my favorites in North Louisiana right now. Not whenever I say favorites, not as a favorite to win a state title right now, just one of those where I can rally behind and support.
Right, most definitely. They're proving a lot of people. I don't know if they're proving them wrong, but they're waking them up. They're waking up a lot of people saying, "Hey, we're here."
And when you look at Parkway, Gary, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the Shreveport district.
Correct.
So I look at this Parkway team, and I think the matchup that everybody is gonna be waiting on is Week 10.
Yeah.
It's Week 10 against Evangel.
Do
they get there?
Right.
That's the $1 million question I have for you.
If
do they get there, or does somebody along the way clip them before them?
It's possible. I mean, they've got some great teams that they have to go through.
Huntington week 7, Captain Shreve week 8.
Don't think that the Shreve is going to be an easy game.
You got Benton week 9,
and then Evangel.
I think Evangel week 10 is for all the marbles, Gary. I think
that might be the the district championship. Right there.
I think it's the district championship. I think Parkway might roll in there 9-0, and I don't know what's going to happen when you let those two quarterbacks duel it out.
Let me tell you something. The E is back. The E is back.
The E is scary.
And it's scary back. Yeah, you're right.
Because the E put up 71 in week 6.
Right.
My goodness.
That's amazing.
What else we had from that Thursday night? Rummel gets by Warren Easton 28-14. Rummel, a couple losses along the way, but respectable losses. They played some good teams. Lost to LCA back in week 1 by 1, and then lost to John Curtis. I believe it was 2 to 4 points.
Yeah, it was.
So Rummel is one of those teams where they're going to be in every ball game that they're in the rest of the way, and I'm looking forward to see what's in store for the Raiders and Warren Easton.
They might make another run. You can't ever tell.
Warren Easton, close loss a week ago to John Curtis, and by 14 here in this one. So Rummel, Warren Easton, 28-14, Raiders get the win.
Yep.
And we got a lot of scores here. We're not too close, so we'll read off those. Yeah. So Church Point all over Pine Prairie, 67-0. They set up a big one this week with the Raiders.
Yeah.
St. Ed's all over Birchmond, 60-0. St. Ed's, it's rivalry week.
Yeah.
It's St. Ed's and Sacred Heart week. How fun is that about to be?
That's gonna be scary.
Catholic of Point Capee all over North Central, 40-6. Catholic of Point Capee moves to 5-1 on the year. Bunkie, no problems with Caldwell Parish, 42-6. Celebrated a homecoming victory there. More homecoming victories for the Erab Bobcats over the Quincy, 48-0. Can't wait to see Erab soon.
Yeah, that's coming
soon. Kaplan was in a dogfight with Patterson, 51-42. Patterson came in 0-5, nothing to lose. They put it all out on the line here and almost spoiled Kaplan's homecoming, Gary.
Right, that's right. They hey, why not them? That's what they thought. Why not us? And they almost did it.
Pirates survive at home to get their 4th win of the season. Oakdale searching for their 1st win of the year. They had Menard, and Menard, Gary, had theirself in a 20-0 hole. They had to go 22 unanswered and stop a last-second Hail Mary to win this ball game. Menard wins a squeaker, 22-20. Boy, they had to come do it the hard way.
Yeah. These games are getting crazier, man. It's like each week there's some that are just, you dig yourself a hole and have to come back and do it. It's just like that's happening every week.
Absolutely. So good job, Menard. 22 unanswered. This next one, Sulphur and New Iberia Senior High. You knew it had an opportunity to be one of those that could be who had the ball last type of nights.
Yeah.
Well, Sulphur celebrates the homecoming victory, but it was not easy. Nish gave them everything they wanted and more. 44-41, Sulphur survives at home, Gary.
You're right. That was awesome.
Como, the surprise of the year. Kudos to Como. They stuck it out from the earlier years where they could have folded this thing in. And they stuck together. They came out in 2025 and said, we're putting that behind us, and we're coming out, and we're going to prove everyone wrong. Well, look at Como now, Gary. They're 4-2, have an incredible year, and I can't speak anything else but say congratulations to the staff and the players for sticking it out and balling out this year.
They had an over streak, over whatever, and they broke it, and they started that winning streak, and they've been consistent, and this is 4 wins this year for Como. Como hasn't had 4 wins in a long time, a very long time. So you know what? Congratulations to the Sparks.
And they got an opportunity to get a couple more, don't they?
Oh, most definitely. I think they do.
I'm not sure where they would be at in this. You got to think they're thinking playoffs now.
Yeah, I think they have a very good opportunity to make the playoffs.
It won't be easy. If they're in the select bracket, you only get 24 teams in that one. And they are in the select bracket.
They are.
And right now, they're on the outside looking in, Gary.
Right.
So they would have to go win a couple and hope some teams lose in front of them. Would not be easy.
No, they got they have to play against teams like STM,
That Northside game we gave is gonna be huge for them.
And then they got Prep, Lake Charles College Prep. Oh man, that's gonna be so. And then Westgate.
Yeah, that's not the easiest schedule to go and try to get into the playoffs. Right now, outside looking in, got some work to do, but tremendous job.
But look at from where they're at to where they are now. Yes. Oh my God, Jordy, that's congratulations to the whole staff and to the whole team for doing what they're doing. Yeah. Amazing.
Absolutely. Basile goes on the road and knocks off Maryville 49-6. Bearcats pick up their second win of the season, and Basile, we'll get to see them on under the lights this coming week.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Livonia gets their third win of the season. They knock off Beauchamp 34-15. Another team we get to see this week for Under the Lights. Northwest, no problems with Ville Platte. They shut out the Bulldogs 40-0. They get their second win of the season. Voiles, this one was homecoming night, wasn't it? For the Red Devils. And what was we? A one-score game at halftime? And then the Voiles comes out in the second half, flex their muscles, pulled away, and the Mustangs get their third win of the season, 36-14 over the Red Devils. Voiles might find their self in a situation where they can go win a few of these district games or all of them and set up a Week 10 district title game like the previous years.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because right now they're playing Mustang football of what we've seen of the last couple of years.
Correct.
So if they keep it rolling, it could be Week 10 showdown like it's been the last 2 years.
Correct.
So looking forward to see what's in store for the Mustangs.
Right.
What else for this one? Natchitoches Central and Opelousas. Wouldn't you know, Donald Gardner would start out 0-2 for the Opelousas schools. Crazy one here. Natchitoches Central goes on the road, knocks off Opelousas 34-33, and spoils the Tigers' homecoming night, Gary.
Yeah.
What a game this one must have been.
It must have been. I mean, we were kind of monitoring it a little bit, and OHS, they were down for a little bit, and then they started making that comeback, and it was like, oh my God, they got a shot. And they just fell a little short.
Yep, this was crazy to say the least. Natchitoches Central gets their third win of the season. They're also in that district that just scores a lot of points. And Opelousas, big fight here, just fall a point shy.
Right.
Let's see. Washington Marion goes on the road, knocks off LaGrange, spoils their homecoming 60-36. You think Washington Marion's offense was rolling?
Their offense is really smoking right now.
Oh, we're talking about this week.
Oh, this week,
This week, their offense could not be stopped. Yeah. Get their third win of the season. And it's a good year for Washington Marion. Yeah. 3 wins so far in 6 weeks. You'd think that coaching staff would take that or what?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So congratulations on the great start for Washington Marion. Catholic and New Iberia, no problems with Franklin, 49-8. Catholic and New Iberia's only loss this year came to Notre Dame. Right. And remember, they had the big lead. They were up, 28-0 in halftime, and saw that lead slip away. So Catholic and Iberia is a really good 5-1 team right now.
Yeah, they are a scary 5-1 team, yes.
Let's see what else we have. Iota beats Crawley 21-8 right here. Gents was trying to get a big win at home, but the Bulldogs pick up win number 2.
Right.
Iota, congratulations to Coach on the win here.
Right.
Logan Sports St. Mary's, I was calling this one a district title game between these two teams that don't really like each other.
Right.
It's always a great game. It's always a one-score game, it feels like, and Logan Sport survives at home. 6-point victory, 20-14 to pick up their third win of the season. Congratulations to Coach McGee and the Tigers picking up a win here, Gary.
Yes. I think, hey, they did what they had to do, and just came out, but it was a tight game all the way.
Yes. Westlake, close one with St. Louis. Not sure if I saw the score as close as what we had here, 21-13, but kudos to St. Louis. The turnaround they've had from a year ago to this year. We saw them, they played a tough schedule out the gate, but to come out here and play Westlake close, so improvement for the Saints this year.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. A lot of improvement.
Year one coach, and he has the program trending back in the right direction.
Right.
And Westlake, close one here. I'm not sure if they got some injuries starting to pile up, but we'll have to keep an eye out on the Rams, Gary.
Yeah, we sure will.
Cecilia, no problems over Bro Bridge in the Civil War, 59-0. Seems like Cecilia is just asking people to score with them, right?
Right, exactly. And, you know, the record does not show what they are. So you got to watch them. You better watch them going forward.
Yep. Favorite to win this district and find ourselves somewhere in the middle of the pack in that playoff bracket.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I said, see now I lost one.
Yeah. You're a little bit behind schedule. Southfield, we're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Neville rolls past Pineville 56-6. Tigers got a big one at home Friday night when the Bearcats of Ruston comes into town.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. Exciting ball game.
You think that place is going to be rocking or what?
Oh, yeah. They're gonna, North Louisiana going to be vibrating.
That's the place to be Friday night.
Yeah.
Neville, Ruston, for sure. Turling's no problem with rain, 64-0. Rebels stay undefeated, 6-0.
Yeah.
St. Thomas More gets a 42-0 shutout victory over Northside, get their 4th win of the season. I can't wait for Turlings and STM whenever they meet up.
That's going to be exciting.
Let's see. I think this next one, Welsh beat Laranger 12-0. So going on the road, long road trip, they shut out Laranger and get their 4th win of the season. So congratulations to the Greyhounds. Go on the road and shut somebody out.
Right, you're right.
So
That's tough to do.
Westminster of Lafayette, tall task to go on the road and try to knock off Vinton. It was Vinton's homecoming, and with that backfield that they got with Briggs and the quarterback, that's going to be problems moving forward in this district for whoever they play moving forward, especially week 10. Vinton might be the favorite to win this district right now, Gary.
Yeah, they might well be, and they put it on Westminster of Lafayette. Yeah. They did a great job with that.
50-20. Briggs, a fantastic running back for the Vinton Lions.
Right.
Lowerville rolls past Delcom 35-0. Ascension Catholic beats Ascension Christian 42-0. And then Kinder gets their lick back on South Beauregard 60-28. Yellow Jackets are rolling through 6 weeks right now, Gary.
Yes, sir.
60-28. This is one that would have been circled for a year straight. Right?
Yeah.
They won because of the way that game went last year. So Coach Reed's got his guys 6-0 out the gate and a tough out for these next 4 weeks, whoever got to go against them.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to play him right now.
Let's see what else. Iowa and Leesville, 33-7. Iowa beats Leesville on the road. Iowa goes 6-0. A lot of people around the state were calling for an upset alert here. Me and you looked at each other and said, there's a lot of people crazy in the state of Louisiana.
No.
A lot of people don't believe in Iowa. We do.
Yeah, Iowa is, man, let me tell you something. Iowa is for real. You don't sleep on them. Don't underestimate them. They are for real.
Well-coached ball club, 6-0. very well could be 10-0 at the end of the year, and very well could be right back in the semifinals of where they've been the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So the Yellow Jackets.
Can they get over the hump?
Yes. Slept on, underestimated, and a lot of people called for upset alert. And we just looked at each other and said, a lot of people crazy.
Yeah.
Franklin Parish over West Ouachita, 55-28. Franklin Parish starting to heat up, Gary.
Yeah, you're right.
They get their 4th win of the season, and we go back to earlier when we talked about Franklin Parish and Tioga, remember?
Right.
So Franklin Parish, Tioga, Week 10, we will await that one.
Yeah.
Eunice and DeRidder, this one was one of those games and say, okay, winner of this one will have to go play Iowa down the road for the district title. And it would be DeRidder getting the win 13-12. This one came down to a 2-point conversion. Eunice went for the win, and it was no good.
Yeah.
DeRidder Dragons survive at home. What a game this one must have
that
been.
one must have been
A
exciting.
good defensive ball game here.
Yeah. This next one stuff's good.
Acadiana and Barb. We knew Barb could score with the best of them, but we knew defense was having trouble stopping teams so far through 5 weeks, and it would be no exception here against Acadiana. Acadiana knocks off Barb 49-42, but it did not come easy. The Bucks gave them everything they wanted and more. A huge scare, and the Record Rams better have 2 eyes open moving forward.
Yes, you're right. Look out.
Westgate shuts out St. Martinville 22-0. A good battle, a good game here. I hope we see on the schedule moving forward.
Correct.
I want to see this game moving forward.
Right.
St. Martinville, Westgate. We've seen some classics over the years.
Yeah.
But this one would be a shutout. Westgate gets the win.
Yeah.
Madison Prep and Southern Lab in the battle over there in Baton Rouge. Madison Prep, Southern Lab tied at 14 as we enter the 4th quarter. And then the wheels fell off, Gary.
Yeah.
Madison Prep rolled past Southern Lab 30-14. A big 4th quarter, right?
Yeah, big 4th quarter. Yeah.
So Madison Prep goes 5-1. Southern Lab goes 3-3, but Southern Lab ain't got to see another team of what they saw the last 2 weeks.
Right.
So they're going to probably run things the rest of the way.
Correct.
East Feliciana knocks off previously undefeated Slaughter Trotter 16-10. Another defensive score, defensive games here. East Feliciana came in 4-1. I thought they had an opportunity to win this one, and they do. They go on the road and knock off Slaughter Trotter to give them their first loss of the year.
Right.
Gina and Marksfield. This one was a 2-point ball game at halftime.
Right.
Marksfield was in it.
Yep.
And then Gina came out in the second half and started flexing.
They just went for it. They just totally blew it up.
Gina 62-46 victory. Giants knock off Marksfield, but impressive for the Tigers to go put up 46. That tells me the offense is really good.
Yeah, their offense is clicking.
The offense is really good.
Scary good.
If their defense can get it together these next couple weeks, watch out for Marksfield. But Gina, after the loss to Tioga, which doesn't look so bad now,
right?
Because of the way Tioga's been playing, Gina Giants excited to see them in a couple weeks.
Most definitely.
St. Paul's rolls past Hammond 41-12. Thought this one had a shot to be more competitive than what it was, but St. Paul's no problem with Hammond here. 41-12. Mandeville goes on the road and knocks off Covington 26-9. This is the one that I got wrong. I did not see the loss here, but I also didn't see the margin and score.
Right, me neither. And they're, Covington and Mandeville are not far from each other. When they're across, they're across the interstate from each other, and they've been knowing each other for a while, and that's kind of like a little mini rivalry. I don't know if it's a big rivalry or something like that, but it's good to see that it's continuing.
Yeah. Both of those teams have big matchups this week.
Mm-hmm.
Holly's Lock of the Week, back in the win column this week. Bruley knocks off previously undefeated Donaldsonville 21-7. That Panther Ball Club from Bruley. Only loss of the year is an 8-point loss to Plaquemine.
Mm-hmm.
And Plaquemine is rolling through
They're rolling.
6 weeks right now. They're only lost to Zachary. So this Bruley team, we better keep a close eye on them.
Most definitely.
So Holly's Lock of the Week now 5-1. Mangum Faraday, possibly the first of 2 meetings between these two. Division 4 non-select. Whoever falls on their respective brackets, you might not want to see them early in the bracket.
They good. Both of them.
Both of them. Mangum wins the shootout though, 56-48. I'm curious to know because we believe Faraday is going to be a top seed, and we believe postseason football will run through them. But curious to see if very well could happen. Curious to see if Faraday's Field will be ready for the playoffs, or if they have to take the similar approach Hamilton Christian has to take and be road dogs.
Yeah, that's
because
they got a lot of work needs to be done to that field.
We're thinking that Faraday will be hosting early in the first couple rounds.
Right.
So I mean, where will they play?
I don't know. That's a big question mark.
John Curtis knocks off Holy Cross 21-13. That's always some great battles in that Catholic League. And another one here. Any concerns here with John Curtis with the close score with Holy Cross 21-13 to go 5-0, Gary?
Nah,
I mean,
really.
or is it just a style of offense that where you're not going to see a 1,000,000-point score?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. John Curtis is a fundamental power running type, coach that's going to keep it close. He's going to control the ball and he's going to keep it going forward.
8 to 10 minute drives here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
yeah, that's pretty good. And Holy Cross, that Catholic League, man, I from top to bottom, they are just so good.
Absolutely, and it starts at the top with that school.
You're right.
With that school for sure. What else we have here? Lafayette Christian Academy and Lafayette Renaissance. Year 2 of the matchup here. Not sure if they're playing each other anymore. I think they're going in different districts next year. Lafayette Renaissance 5-0 out the gate, and they ran into LCA 48-7. Steamrolled in this one. But the Night Train, besides that loss to Shaw right now, look at their resume.
Yeah.
They beat Rummel. They beat Central. I mean, the list goes on, doesn't it, Gary?
Yeah.
They beat Westgate.
It's unbelievable. Look out.
Yeah, they got a big one this week with Notre Dame. LCA looks like they are the favorite in Division 3, and everyone else is just trying to catch them.
Yeah. I think that's going to be exciting going forward for LCA. I think they have a good shot to basically be playing in New Orleans.
Absolutely. Just got to stay healthy.
That's it. Got to stay healthy and keep it going.
Hahnville and Thibodaux, 34-20 victory for Hahnville. Kudos to Coach Narcisse and what he's done at Thibodaux through the first couple weeks. He got his team to a 5-0 start, right into a good Hahnville team. A controversy call in that one, but they say that we move on.
We
move on, and Thibodaux, they got a shot next week to fix things, get back in the win column, and Hahnville still an opportunity in this district race. They just got to win out, right?
Yeah, you're right. Got to do it.
What else we have? Shaw and St. James. So Shaw,
that was a close game.
Shaw beats St. James 24-20 here, Gary. Shaw had a 24-14 lead after a late field goal with like 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And St. James came right down the field, scored 2-point conversion, no good, but would not have an opportunity here. Shaw gets the win at home, 24-20. And we said it on Wednesday. It was going to be St. James's receivers versus Shaw's DBs. Well, I saw some light from that Shaw offense tonight. That Shaw offense Friday night also.
Yeah. They proved that they got a little O in their blood too. So.
Yeah, they're starting to figure some things out on offense. So if they put it all together going into the playoffs, Gary, Shaw could be a huge threat to go defend their title.
Correct.
But a long ways from there.
Right, you're right.
Evangel Captain Shreve, it was what, 77-76 a year ago?
Right.
When these two teams met? We knew there was an opportunity that we could see scores in the 70s again. Well, it would only be one team this time.
Right.
It would only be one team. Evangels, if I say your defense came to play and you gave up 25, that would be good, speaking about Evangel, right?
Oh, most definitely.
We're saying your defense came to play and you gave up 25. Well, you just gotta understand that Shreveport district.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Evangel 71-25 winners over Captain Shreve. They made them their homecoming and they backed it up in a big way.
I'm sorry. I said this earlier. The E's back. As long as this young man is their quarterback, they have a shot to win, hands down. And they got a good support group coming up. It's unbelievable. The E is back.
The E is back.
Yeah.
How far?
That one right there.
How far can the superstar quarterback bring them this year? Because no easy task. Will they fall on the other side of the bracket as far?
Yeah. Oh,
When the brackets come on,
Evangel, where did Evangel go and where did Core go?
Could they meet in it though?
Oh boy, that would be popcorn. I'll be sitting on the 50-yard line with a bucket of popcorn watching that game.
Long ways from here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot has to fall into place.
Correct.
But Evangel scoring with the best of them right now.
Yeah.
St. Charles went up 31-13 on Terrebonne. And Terrebonne climbed all the way back, almost pulled off an incredible comeback, but fell just short. Comets win it 31-28 over Terrebonne. Terrebonne drops their second straight, and St. Charles gets back in the win column after falling to St. James a week ago with the tip ball for the game winner.
That was, Oof, exciting. Hey,
but the comeback from Terrebonne.
Yeah, that comeback from Terrebonne just saying,
Charles got to be careful. They're going to have to put the games away moving forward.
Right. They're not going to be able to play around with this. I mean, I'm going to tell you, St. Charles, I think St. Charles is making a good comeback from, the last couple of years. But, man, they have to learn how to put people away. They just have to basically say, okay, you're not coming back, and just keep keep your foot on the gas, keep it going,
Mm-hmm. St. Aug, no problems with Jesuits, 46-23 at the Shrine on Airline. St. Aug gets back into the win column themselves.
Right.
Who else here? Oh, West Monroe, proven no fluke earlier in the year whenever they knocked off Catholic of Baton Rouge.
Right.
I got to go back to say how great of a team does North Dakota have this year.
Right.
To go into West Monroe and knock them off.
Right.
The way West Monroe has looked the last 2 weeks, Gary.
Right. I know it. And then for West Monroe to basically control Alexandria, a 5-0 team that's scoring out of the, basically doing what they want to do, and basically control that offense and score more than them. Whoa, man.
34-31, West Monroe knocks off previously undefeated Alexandria. What a ball game this one must have been.
Yeah.
And a job well done from year one Coach Deiser over there at West Monroe.
Yes.
Back-to-back weeks, sensational victories over two powers in the state of Louisiana.
You're right.
Ruston knocks off Ouachita Parish 21-14. A great competitive ball game here. An early scoop and score after a punt was blocked. A late interception This one had everything you wanted and
Yeah.
more. 2 good ball clubs, 2 well-coached ball clubs, and Ruston gets out of this one with a 21-14 victory. But I don't
Right.
think we've seen the last of Washita Parish.
Oh no, Washita Parish is still strong. Ruston just flexed a little bit of muscle right there. That was pretty much about it.
Gary, let's go games of the night from Thursday and Friday, or even some Saturday games. Give me what you got, games of the night.
I just basically I got St. John's in North Vermilion. I thought that was an excellent game. Y'all called it. That's one. Westminster of Opelousas and Opelousas Catholic. That was basically a barn burner. And Sulphur and Nish. I think that was a pretty good game.
Okay. Here's my 5. Obviously, North Iberville over St. John.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night was wild.
Yeah, that was. I was excited. I was in there yelling, man. I was excited for y'all.
Mangum over Faraday. Game of the night.
That was a good one. Yes.
I think the battle right here, 3 minutes from us, Natchitoches Central over Opelousas High, 1-point victory.
Right.
Went Parkway over Airline and Westminster over Opelousas Catholic.
Good games right there.
How about upsets of the night? You got any upsets that really stood out to you? There's not many.
Not many. I got Westville over St. Michael. I got West Monroe. Believe it or not, I call that an upset because West Monroe over Alexandria. Alexandria has been scoring points left and right. West Monroe went up in there and just basically said no. And let's see, Hunville over Thibodeau.
Okay. Here's my 3. I went West Feliciana over St. Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Give them their first loss of the year.
Right.
I went Abbeville over Mammoth.
It's a good one too.
And I went Mandeville over Covington.
Yep.
That's my 3.
That's pretty cool.
Upsets of the night.
I agree with you.
How about UTL statement wins of the week? Who you got?
Parkway over Airline.
Okay.
I got Evangel over Captain Shreve and dominating force like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Mangum over Faraday.
Okay. Here's my 5, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
West Monroe over Alexandria, statement win.
Yep.
St. Charles over Terrebonne, statement win.
Mm-hmm.
Mangum over Faraday, statement win. Evangel over Captain Shreve by 50.
Yeah, that's a
Statement
big
win.
statement win, yeah.
And I put Lake Charles College Prep getting their leg back over Jennings.
Oh, yeah, most
What a
definitely.
statement.
Good points.
Helmet stickers, give out some.
Okay, Evangel. Scoring a bunch. I think that
71.
they just give him some credit. West Monroe, saying that they're still a force to be reckoned with up there. And believe it or not, Vinton is saying, hey, don't forget about us. We can put up some points too, and we're good this year. So that's my 3.
3 helmet stickers for you.
Yes.
All right, here's my 5.
Okay.
Thursday night, your winner on Under the Lights was North Iberville. They get helmet sticker number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night, your winner on Under the Lights was Abbeville. They get helmet sticker number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Holly's Lock of the Week won this week. Bruley gets helmet sticker number 3. Iowa for being counted out all over the state, thinking that they was going to get upset. We believed in them, and I'm giving them a helmet sticker this week for going prove all the doubters wrong.
Good. That's it.
And then walk-off field goal, Westminster of Opelousas gets my 5th helmet sticker to stay undefeated.
I like it, man. Very good.
All right, let's get you excited for some Week 7 matchups real quick before we
Yeah,
close this one out.
let's do it, man. I'm excited about it.
I got 2 5-1 teams meeting this week. You got Pine and A meeting this week. I think Pine is 5-1, A meets 4-2.
Yeah, I think so.
5-1 Elton, 5-0 Hamilton Christian battle this week.
Yeah, buddy.
You got 2 good ones in that, Lemoyne and Vital.
Right. Most
Imagine
definitely.
the yards between those 2.
Oh boy.
Church Point Northwest.
Always a good one.
I think it's the district
Always
title
a
game.
good one. Yes.
I think the district title was on the line. St. Ed's and Sacred Heart. I think this is hate week.
Battle of the I don't like yous.
Battle of I don't really like you.
Yeah, that's right.
St. Ed's, Sacred Heart, they're both 5-1.
Yes.
East Ascension and Settlemont, that's a huge rivalry
Yeah,
there.
oh man, that goes back a long time.
Yes. What else we have? Destrehan's going to head north and go take on Captain Shreve this week.
Wow, that's a long drive.
Yep. We're turning the favor from what
Yeah.
Captain Shreve did a year ago.
Yep.
Union Parish playing well as of late. I know the competition has not been that well, but they did reel off 3 in a row, and now they get a crack at Calvary
Oh
Baptist this week.
boy, that's gonna be big test for them. Big test for them.
Have they improved? We'll see if they give Calvary a game this week.
Right.
John Curtis and Brother Martin meet this week.
Yep.
Ouachita Parish and West Monroe. 2 5-1s a date.
Yeah, buddy.
Catholic of Baton Rouge and Central of Baton Rouge played this week.
Battle of the Rouges. Baton Rouge, bragging rights.
2 5-1 teams here. St. Michael and Plaquemine meet this week. Plaquemine got a shot to wrap up the district title this week.
Yes, definitely.
The big one.
The big one.
5-1 LCA, 5-1 Notre Dame.
Yep. That's gonna be exciting.
Crowley is the place to be Friday night.
Yep.
How about 2 3-3 teams here?
Yep.
Lutcher and Edie White play this week.
That should be a good game there, man.
You got undefeated Jeanerette taking on a 2-win St. Martinville team. This is like a throw the records out type of night.
Don't let the records fool you on anything like that. Those two teams are, look out.
Watch out if you're Jeanerette. You better be careful if you're Jeanerette.
Yeah.
5-1 Mangum, 5-1 Oak Grove this week.
That's gonna be some fireworks.
Ruston Neville, the big one in North Louisiana. This one always a classic.
You don't have to say any more than that. Ruston Neville. Period.
You think those kids get up for this game or what?
Oh God, man. North Louisiana's gonna be vibrating. I'm telling you.
All right, I think this is the district title game for this next one. Vermilion Catholic. I know they only got 1 win on the year,
Right.
but I believe this is the district title game. They're gonna play undefeated Ascension Episcopal this week.
Right.
What
Don't let that 1-5 record fool you for VC.
Yeah.
They're tough and they're getting better every week.
Yeah, what a game that's gonna be. Holy Cross and Warren Easton got a chance to be sneaky good here. Yeah. And then we close it out, Dutchtown, Denham Springs.
That's going to be classic. Look out.
Some great Week 7 matchups are in store. My friend closes out from Week 6. Final words as we get ready for Week 7. We're going to come meet Wednesday night. Yeah. We're going to talk all things Week 7, but closes out here in Week 6.
Man, Week 6 was an extraordinary week of football, guys. They had some wows. They had some close games, some nail biters. But it's getting closer and closer to the end of the regular season. District play has started, and you know, it's just amazing to see how everything's going to pan out. We're already at Week 6, going to Week 7, and it seems like we just started. So stay healthy, keep working, and leave it all on the field.
Yeah, all eyes are on the power rankings moving forward.
Right, moving forward, it's looking at those power rankings that we click on. Yes, so keep it going,
For sure. All right, my friend. We say goodbye for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in on a Monday afternoon for the Week 6 recap show. Week recap show might be by myself this coming week. Mr. Swallows going to Talladega.
I'm going to Alabama.
And going to watch a left turn.
Yeah.
And another left turn.
Another left turn. We're going to do that.
So, safe travels to you, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
I know you're gonna be with us Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna be watching. The game. So y'all, I know, man, y'all have been having some great games to call the last few weeks. So just keep it up. I'm so proud of everything that y'all do when I'm not there, and I'm glad to be a part of it when I am there.
Yeah, don't jinx us.
No, y'all good always, man. It's all good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we say goodbye for now. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you Wednesday night for the Pick Show. And then Thursday night, it will be Livonia, Opelousas. Friday night, it will be Grand Lake Basile. Saturday, it will be Southwest Louisiana and Acadiana Christian School. Goodbye for now, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Taylor, Gary Swallow. God bless each and every one of you. God bless my friend Gary Swallow.
And my friend Jordan Taylor.
God bless high school football and forever UTL. And get in bed, Espen.